Ya boleh ASEGRAP, asik-asik. Sekarang kita coba ini dulu kali ya, following kun ya. Oke, langsung aja roll di intro. Anjay. Cus, lanjut. BTW gimana skapsnya? Mau ngasih setase asik-asik.
Is there anything else you'd like me to...
If you're staying here...
You mean...
Oke.
I'm sorry about your mama.
My lord, always at your
Oke. Visitors Tuman.
I promise.
Itu dia. Kita ke Isabel, kita ke Sebastian, sama kita bawa Ferik. Kita ke sini dulu aja, di Chantry.
Hello, Mother Petrice.
Sirrah Hawke, it is good to see you. The shame that Varnell brought his order is most unfortunate.
The shame he brought.
Praise the Maker that you were his champion in that dark place.
You knew exactly what was going to happen in there.
Hawke, you're standing between the righteous and the heretical. You're not going to make friends.
I'd settle for being able to trust the people I already know.
I gave you what you wanted at considerable cost. Varnell is more manageable as a martyr, but his loss will be felt. You have avenged heretical Kunari with human blood. Surely that is good enough for you.
You're no more satisfied than I am.
Varnell was a fool, but the facts remain. An offense to the Maker goes unchallenged. I will give you no further cause to shame the Chantry today, but we will have this argument again. The Viscount's incompetence all but guarantees it.
Well, she's a bitch.
Aduh, salah. Gue tadi bikin air dulu. Oke, lanjut.
You have got to tell.
Ini kita coba save di sini. Gue udah bikin tricket fixnya ya. Jadi kita nggak ngomong soal Gaskara Depo dulu.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I thought you went to the Hanged Man. And I almost went there to look for you first, but then I thought you might have gone to see your uncle instead. And I'm rambling, aren't I?
Why were you looking for me, Merrill?
After you left, I couldn't stop thinking about Paul and the mirror and everything that's happened. I wonder if I've made a mistake leaving the Dalish.
You're just feeling homesick. Don't second-guess yourself.
I suppose if I hadn't left my people, I never would have met you. If you were Dalish, my people would have a kingdom by now. And half of Thedas would be attacking us. So maybe things worked out for the best.
Does it bother you that I'm human?
No, I'm not saying I'd change you for... I'm making things worse, aren't I? I'm one of the Elven. I'm supposed to preserve who we are, and if there are reasons that it's bad to... Is it warm in here? Elgonon. I'll stop talking now.
I doubt that I'd have unified the elves and ushered in a golden age.
If you were an elf, Master Hawke, birds would swoop down out of the trees and compose songs just for you. The Keeper, my whole clan will object if we... Not that they can possibly hate me anymore, I suppose.
Their disapproval is a small price to pay for being with you. Merrill. It's all right.
what happens now? Are we... What did this mean?
You know, we might have to try that a few more times to really get the meaning.
I love you. I probably shouldn't have said that, should I? I always say the stupidest things.
I think it's too early to talk about love.
I knew I'd make a mess of things. I should go.
Playboy ya. Playboy ya. Lalu ini ngelihat ini di mana ya? Approval DLL tuh. Oke, kita ulang deh. Ya, oke, kita ulang.
And I'm
Yeah,
right.
what's better?
I wonder if-
Yeah,
And half of
kita
it.
depresi cuy soalnya.
The reason-
Yeah, ketinggalan
The
emak.
keeper.
Love the mojek,
we-
are willing together now. Love to you live with me. Oke, dar. Oke, kelewatan jauh. Nah, sekarang kita coba opsi I love you too,
I
live with
probably
me ya.
shouldn't have said that, should I? I always say the stupidest things.
I love you, Merrill. Actually, I was going to suggest you move in with me.
Here, in Hightown, the rich, fancy part of the city with no rats in it. And you, with an elf. Marvenon, you really are crazy, aren't you? If you're not afraid, then neither am I.
Gitar bro. Pusing nih gua ntar ngurus editannya kayak gimana ya. Wih, Merrill ganti baju cuy. Ganti baju, dia udah jadi high elf soalnya. Isabella. Oh, ini kita balikin ini dulu deh. Baju cuy.
Something of yours, sir.
One of the true Pantaloons sih. Terus kita balik lagi ke Hightown coba ya. Oke, stat. Oke.
Something of yours, sir.
Welcome home, Monsieur.
Do you want to play?
Should we take this outside and see if it floats?
Udah begitu doang. Kita sekarang romance sama Merrill ya. Oh, ya udahlah, daripada nggak ada samsak. Biasanya tuh gue lebih sering ke sama Isabella.
Orana's a patient music teacher, but Merrill should really just stick to magic.
Berarti rumahnya Merrill udah nggak ada dong. Merrill's home coba.
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess? with
Tetap ada kok, masih ada.
It's clean. Sometimes I swear.
Oke. Sekarang kita ke Visor Keep ya. Oh enggak, kita kesini dulu, ke Aveline dulu. Oke.
Hawke. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of possibly long hair. But my father... would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
I could use one.
As much or as little as you want. No one tells you how to mourn. And when someone says, move on, you take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
Oke, itu dia ya. Sekarang kita ke sini. Oke, itu dia ya.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Khun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions.
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawke.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
You know this will only end in trouble.
Fitting. That's where it started. My son is not foolish. He will listen to reason, and you are in the best position to offer that opportunity. Please, do what you can.
Oke. Nggak ada yang ngertiin, anjing. Gue udah ketinggalan mak gue. Malah disuruh kerja. Bajingan ini. Friends. Isabella doang nih. Masih sedikit friends ya. Coba kita cek Merrill ya. Ini ceritanya Cautions. Oke. Kita ke baca surat dulu deh. Nggak ada ya?
May I say again how thankful I am you
One day I'll see Papa again.
Seems very happy.
Ini Kenapa kita di sini? Stonehammer. Fisikal. Ini 29. Oke, nggak ada.
Want to place bets on who sent them? And I...
So I got this one.
So you freed a group of slaves?
Amulet. Maul. Jual aja dah.
Still, you did the right thing. Many would turn a blind eye.
Okay.
Don't read too much into it, all right? It just seemed a good idea at the time. You go ahead. I have something I should do.
I'll put it off if that's what you want, but I need a reason.
It's nothing, really. I'm sure we have plenty to do, and I don't want to interrupt too much. Sometimes, I come to the docks just to look at the boat. You go on ahead. I have another appointment. If anyone tries to sell you clams, just say no. The last time I had clams at the docks,
Lah, ini kenapa, cuy?
for a week.
Isabel kenapa?
Hey, I think I knew that man back in Antiva.
Of the Viscount?
Sirrah Hawke.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Bas still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
No doubt you see the advantage of having the Viscount's son at arm's reach.
He is no longer the Viscount's son. Vidithari give up their lives for the certainty only Kunari know.
You would not take advantage of his connections?
The Qun may demand that advantage, but I do not. It was his choice to be educated. He is not my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and the letter both.
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
I doubt he'd involve the Chantry in such a personal matter.
No, but we know who would. Mother Petrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Don't make things worse by marching your men through the streets without cause.
This is cause. This is the last insult I will suffer, Hawke. I will be watching. Vidithari are of the Qun. This offense will have an answer.
Oke, itu dia. Coba kalau kita gather party lagi. Chantry ini benar-benar.
Sirrah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself, a crime with no excuse. Your Kunari masters will finally answer.
Are you mad? Your plans have fallen to outright murder?
The faithful know this has been building for a long time. Where Vonel incited, I reminded, in sermon and prayer. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
You won't get the Kunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter on both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
Jebak lagi aja, cuy. Selalu saja seperti itu. Tebel banget lagi nih tembak.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
Forgive me, Your Grace, but you must know the truth about what happened here.
Don't you spout your Kunari filth. This is a hand of the divine.
I have ears, Mother Petrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Petrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Kunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
It's a ruse, Your Grace. Seamus was killed to set people against the Kunari.
This is no longer a matter of heathens squatting in the docks. People are leaving us to join them.
And we must pray for them like any other.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sirrah Hawke, you act on behalf of the Viscount? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
It does. And I am no longer that person. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
A letter awaits in your home, okay? Gitar bro ya. Demands of the Kun. Gitar. Oke, mungkin saya untuk video kali ini. Jangan lupa. Bentar, tangan gua. Syah. Ting ting ting. Share video dari Bang Ngolo. Yo, salam dari Jambret.